Bravo, Microsoft, bravo. You just basically convinced me not to buy an Xbox One at this point. If you don't know what I'm talking about, welcome to Let's Talk episode 2, where this is going to be focusing on the new information that was revealed by Microsoft themselves. I believe it was yesterday. This covers what will happen to used games and rentals, the online connection, and what will Kinect basically do. Let's start off with the used games and the rentals. This seems to be, I guess some of it's more of a gray area than the rest of the other topics. Starting off, here's the bullet points, which I will leave a link in the description below if you want to read yourself. 1. You can only give one Xbox game to people who have been on your friend list for 30 days. 2. Once you give it out, each game can only be given once, meaning if I give a game to someone on my friends list, he can't give that game out to anybody else. He's stuck with that game, and he can't return that game either. Bullet point 3. Anyone can play your games on your console regardless or not whether you're logged in. So if you have people at your house, they can play any game on your console, but you can do that now. Doesn't make sense, right? 4. Microsoft allows you to gift games to friends, but they can't borrow them. Meaning, oh, I can buy a game and give it to a friend, but they still have to be on my friends list for 30 days, which kind of defeats the purpose. Microsoft says of this, loaning or renting games won't be available at launch, but we'll be exploring the new possibilities with our partners. Stupid. Bullet point 5, and I think this is the final one. Xbox One will allow you to give up to 10 family members access to log in and play with your shared games library on any Xbox One. Similar to Xbox 360, a family member can play your copy of Forza Motorsport at a friend's house. Not only will they not just see Forza, but all of your shared games. You can always play your games and any one of your family members playing your shared library at any given time. So what this sounds like is the Xbox is able to have 10 separate accounts, or at least 10 accounts on it, right? I believe if you set up 10 family accounts, anybody can play your library of games with those family accounts on any other Xbox. Thing is, it's not explaining how exactly does it tell if they're your family members or not. Because I don't know if it's going to be based on IP address, on the information you give them when you log in. It's not very verified or any clear information on that, and I kind of wish they gave that, but I guess we have to wait for E3. But I don't know how, if they don't, sorry, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, because if they don't answer this type of question at E3 during the press conference, you won't see anything else for it for a couple of days, because they've canceled the post-press interview that they usually have every year after E3. So even the press can't ask these questions and find out what's going on. So that area is really cloudy. But moving on to the main reason I'm not getting it, the always online connection. And here's how it reads. The Xbox One does not require an always online connection, but it does require a periodic internet connection. After connecting your console to the internet and logging into your Xbox Live, you can play a game offline for up to 24 hours on your primary console, or 1 hour if you logged into someone else's console. Offline gaming is not possible after these time limits until you reestablish a connection, but you can still watch TV, Blu-ray, and DVD movies offline. This is what Microsoft has to explain this. Xbox One is designed to run in a low-powered connected state. This means your system, games, and apps are always current and ready to play. No more waiting for updates, while a persistent connection is not required. Xbox One is designed to verify if systems, applications, or game updates are needed and see if you have acquired new games or resold, traded in, or given your game to a friend. Games that are designed to take advantage of the cloud may require a connection. Because every Xbox One owner has a broadband connection, developers can create massive persistent worlds that evolve even when you're not playing. I call bullshit on that. Most games are not MMOs. MMO games require you to have internet connection because yes, it does expand the world and things like that, but not every game's an MMO. Why would I need to be connected to the internet to play a single player game like Dragon Age Origins or something like that? And again, not everyone has the best internet. That shit shuts down. It's shit that's out of your control. And now that you're telling me that because something happened to my internet that's out of my control, nothing I can do about, that where it gets shut down for 2-3 days, which has happened to people, it has happened to me, I can no longer play my games. But don't worry, you can still watch TV and Blu-rays, but you can't play your games, the main reason that you bought console to play games, but you can't do that if you can't connect to the internet. Honestly, that's really stupid, and that right there is mainly my reason that I'm most likely not going to get an Xbox One. And finally, the Xbox One Kinect. Microsoft has revealed the next generation Xbox Sensor for its newly announced console, blah blah blah. Let's see. What it's trying to say, basically, because there's a lot of information, but it's just a lot of fluff, is that while the Kinect does have to be on, you can tell it what it can and cannot see and what it can and cannot hear, and you can basically shut off some of the features of it. But it does need to be on for certain games to play and certain games to function. So basically what they're saying is, well, it doesn't have to be on, but it's better if it's always on. You can basically shut off certain features of it, but it still needs to be connected to the Xbox to work. You can't unplug it, and you can't turn it off without turning off the Xbox. Again, this is just for them to sell Kinect, which honestly not a lot of people like the first Kinect, unless they can do something amazing with this. I don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, this new information that's been revealed honestly does not drive me to buy an Xbox One. If anything, it's pushing me away to the point where, you know what, fuck it, I'm just probably gonna get a PS4 and a Wii U. And I hope Sony and their PlayStation 4 doesn't go the same route with some of these things. I really do, because if it does, I'm just not gonna buy any of the next gen consoles. I'll buy a Wii U, I'll upgrade my PC, and I'll just stick with that, because honestly this new information is bullshit. That's what it comes down to. It's bullshit, and it's not even meant to hurt the consumer. It's meant to deal with publishing and piracy and things like that, but it's hurting the consumer more than they know. This is Hero Stormwolf, and this is episode 2 of Let's Talk. If you have your opinion, or if you want to make a video response, do so down below. Catch you guys next time. Peace.